It is currently May 8th, 2020. I was going to go outside to check my mail. I figured, should be a nice day. Shouldn't be too cold, shouldn't be too hot. It's May after all. So I go outside, and I am greeted with some very cold wind. I look, and it's snowing on May 8th. So I went back inside, changed my clothes, and put on winter clothes again. It's supposed to be spring now, but it's feeling like it's still winter. I'm waiting for spring to get here. It seems to be a few months behind. Maybe it'll catch up. Because I want to do some drawing outside at the local reservoir near me. I like to sit on one of the benches, bring my sketchbook with me, sit there and listen to a podcast, some music, listen to the birds and nature around me while I create a doodle. But the weather has not permitted that yet, so I must wait and continue drawing indoors, making doodles and doing what I can with the time that I've got for these drawings, inside, staying warm. But in other news, I've been doing a lot of drawing, as always, and just spending a little bit of time to reflect on things, to think about how far I've come with all these doodles that I've made and all these drawings. The other day, I was listening to some music while I was drawing, and I heard a loud sound. I didn't know what it was, and so I looked out my window, and it was a bird that was pecking beside the window, and it was carrying a piece of food. I couldn't make out what it was, but that happened. Not a whole lot really interesting happens, because I spend most of my time drawing. Although there are other hobbies that I have, such as I'm interested in philosophy, stoicism. I'm also interested in poetry, science, space, anything that has to do with the universe. I've always been fascinated by that. I remember when I was in kindergarten. At the time, I was starting to learn more about science and the universe, and to me I knew that there was Earth, the Sun, and our solar system of all the planets. Planets being Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, Uranus, and Pluto. But Pluto later on, being considered a dwarf planet, is no longer a planet that is of a large enough size to be considered a regular planet. And then there's the asteroid belt, and then the sun, and some objects that are out past the asteroid belt, and tiny dwarf planets that exist so far away that the sunlight barely even reaches them. I was 6 years old, and then I learned that there are multiple solar systems because each star is actually a sun that has other planets. And each of those stars that have all those planets are multiple solar systems that could have more planets or less, or there could be or there couldn't be life on them. We don't know yet. And then that's when I discovered that on top of that, there are multiple solar systems and multiple galaxies. And there are hundreds and hundreds of billions of them. And so many that they're not quite sure how many. That's when my mind couldn't really comprehend that amount of information. It was a lot to process when I was that young, to think about how large the universe really is. I think I'm going to go think about that. Maybe watch a documentary about it. But I'm actually hungry. I'm going to go make me some food. But until then, thank you for watching. Give us a like and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you later. Thank you.